Jenny O'Brien. Hello, Jenny. How are you tonight? I've been a little lazy getting in here. Just thought I'd come in here and see what's shaking. You're doing good. All right. I am too. I got to go to the doctor tomorrow. Hello, Rosanna. You like them blue bottles, I see. That was one of the things that Pam said she wanted for Christmas. So I ordered them and didn't tell her about it until they came. But we had all kinds of bottles. Had clear bottles, had beer bottles. I had some beer bottles that was blue, but they didn't look uniform like they do now. Hello, Catherine. Are you and David doing okay? Okay. Well, that's a good deal. Well, I don't know really a whole lot to talk about other than we're up and we're live. We had a little bit of snow this morning. It's pretty much melted off of the sidewalk and the roads. Still a little bit on the grass. Got a little ice underneath. Hello, Dad Perfect 123. Well, it's not snowing right now, and it's just above freezing. Let's see, that thing says 34. Let's see what the computer says. It says 31. This device here that Pam bought me, I don't know if I can get it up here enough where you can see it. But anyhow, I got it set up, and it don't always agree with the computer. Hi, Hound. My little dog come in here for a pet. He didn't know what to think about that snow and ice this morning. He used to like playing it, but now he's getting a little older. He'll be 15 at the first of the month. Hello, Warren Floyd. Not a problem, Warren. Whenever you get a chance, you're always welcome. Yeah, him and his brother, but he passed away. Well, they had to put him down good 4 years ago, right before I quit working. And I haven't worked for 4 years. So, but they used to just love to get out there and romp around that snow. But he's not that crazy about it now. I'm not either. I'm getting a little bit too old for that crap myself. Hello, Brian. 123. Oh, I don't mind it now. I don't have to get out and in it and work. The worst thing I had to do this morning, I had to clean off the deck so I could get in the hot tub this morning. Now that is wonderful. Get out there in the snow. Oh, he was 18. That's pretty old for a dog. Not very much. I don't know. I doubt if we even got an inch, but we got a little bit of ice and stuff underneath of it. Maybe we got an inch of snow. I don't know. Them Yorkies are cute little dogs. Cade's a Pekingese. If you look at my avatar or my banner, I'm holding him behind my car. Yes, they're like family. Well, Rosanna, I don't have any children. My little dog's my little boy. Oh wow, Brian. Well, I hope she's okay now. That cancer is a mean animal. Oh, you get attached to him. Oh my. What's going on? Well, I just took him out. Now I got it back on. Yes, I had it muted on purpose. You didn't want to hear any of that was going on. Cade had messed on the floor, and Pam come in and found it, and going through all that. I would have took care of it, but I didn't know about it. I just took him out. So there you go. You can't figure him out. Well, I'm here now. Well, I'd hate to be in that position, Brian, but you just can't make the call. It's hard to figure it out. Uh, Me personally, I wouldn't have $7,000 to pay on a dog, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. Um, let's see. I don't know if I'm going to pronounce your first name correct. Gamer, critical gamer. Hello, how are you? That is right, Brian. You can't put a price on. Uh, yeah, they'll let you make payments. I understand. Hello, drunken one. Sparky, I'm back on now. A lot of times when I have something like that come up, oh, Sparky, I don't have a quarter to give you saying I'm handsome. There's no way. But anyhow, I've had a lot of expenses that I just put on a credit card and make payments on it that way. I understand, Rosanna. Well, drunken one, I don't have you on my friends list. Let's see if I can email you an invite. All right, there's that. Okay, link copied. I'm not ignoring anybody. I'm sending a link to Sparky. If I don't mess up. There. All right. Now, Sparky, check out your email and click on that invite link list, and then you'll be on my friends list. And then I can send you a link to that. Hello, Alex. Hello, Alex, again. All right. All right. How about now? Okay. All right. It went through. All right. Got the link. All righty. Hey, there's John. John. Beep, beep. Okay, Drunken One, I sent you a link. You seen a PT Cruiser in your junkyard. Okay, there's Mr. Sparky.
Hey, how the heck are you, Mr. Kim?
I am just finer than a frog hair split three ways.
Wow, that's pretty fine.
Okay, we won't have to do all this messing around the next time.
There you go.
Okay, John, I'm working on you. Okay. There, there. Okay, John. If you're doing something else later, no problem. So, Mr. Sparky,
Yes, sir.
how is your uh, exercise deal coming along?
Well, it's doing okay. I've been kind of lazy lately, to be very honest.
That happens.
Yeah, I got a stand for my bicycle, so that it's like a stationary bike now. So even if it's raining, I can still ride. I've got it on my front porch, but so I can ride it even when it's raining. But yeah, I haven't been doing much of anything, to be honest. Being lazy. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I'm down almost 30 pounds
Wonderful.
since middle of July. So that's a really good start. Oh, there comes trouble.
Okay, Barnyard Chicken. Hello. I seen you said hi.
Howdy.
Well, my little dog, he's got problems with these
With the barnyard chicken.
back legs, somehow. So I take him a little bit of a walk,
Mm-hmm.
and it helps him. You know, it strengthens his legs a little bit, and it doesn't hurt me to do a little walking myself.
Right. Exactly. Well, what I'm finding out is more so than walking is the weight training is actually better for you because you burn more calories that way. But I mean, any activity is good, but to get your heart rate up is really the best thing to do to try to lose some weight. So bicycling, like or weight training, something like that helps out a lot, and it doesn't take as long, you know.
Well, I don't get my heart rate up, but you know, but a little bit of walking doesn't hurt none.
Oh,
And
sure doesn't.
uh, I had a hip replaced back, well, 8 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't hurt to exercise that a little bit.
Exactly.
Hello, Ron. Alex is falling asleep. Wake up, Alex.
Mm-hmm. Been raining and cold, Barnyard Chicken says. Yeah, it's 64 degrees now. Of course, we were below freezing a couple nights ago, but it wasn't a hard freeze. But it was
I
actually
just,
below freezing in South Texas. Who'd have thought?
well, I just looked at it. We're 31 now.
Burr.
Oh, that's not bad for us this time of year. I went out and got the paper, took the trash out without even a shirt on a little bit ago.
Burr. Yeah, this sounds nipply.
But I know it's going to be warm when I get back in the house. So,
Exactly. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I took the dog out, and I guess it was too cold for him to go outside. He came in the house.
It's gonna be out there. Yeah, we're supposed to down to well, it says 27 tonight. That's really hard to believe. That can't be right. I don't know.
David,
This is our weather here. I don't see it at all, but and then we're gonna get some rain like next week sometime, but that'll probably change by then.
Well, we had a little bit of snow this morning. I had to do a little shoveling before I could get in the hot tub.
Right? Had to shovel the snow to get hot tub. Huh? Nice.
Well, once I get in the hot tub, though, it's 103 degrees in that water.
Yeah. And the hard part, I guess, is getting out of that thing into that cold weather.
No, it's the other way around.
Oh, really?
It's nice and warm getting out.
Uh-huh. I'll be running to the house.
It's not a problem. Hello, Karen, for you.
Oh, have you seen what I posted on my community tab on my channel?
No, I did not.
I surpassed 2.3K subs.
Oh, your subs?
Yeah, I passed 2.3K.
Well, congratulations, John.
Yeah.
John.
Farm Boy was on, so I joined in a little bit.
Well, good deal.
Yeah, so I went on YouTube the other day, and turns out I usually have that discussion tab on the channel, on your own channel. Well, it went from discussion tab to community tab, so I can post polls, pictures, photos.
Hello, Mrs. Thumb. We're getting a lot of people in here. Welcome, welcome.
And I can share videos.
Good deal, John. John.
If I can pull up the photo. There you go.
Good deal. 2,300.
Congratulations.
All right.
Normally, the community tab is supposed to have 10,000 subscribers, but it's like a certain amount towards to get it. I just got it the other day. Oh, this is what I had for dinner the one night.
Okay, hang on a second. What is it? Some kind of meat with the dressing?
Sweet and sour chicken. You know that Panda Express sweet and sour orange.
Yes.
Sauce. That's what we used, and rice and peas.
That looks good.
There you go. Yeah, it does.
That right there will stick to your ribs.
You said that, I was going to say the same exact thing. Yeah, it looks very filling.
So I got my work clothes out ready. I did very good workshopping. Got this shirt for $8. Other one that I got this one for $10. All that for under $20.
Your uniform.
Yeah.
Okay, are you working now?
Working tomorrow, officially tomorrow.
Well, congratulations, John. John.
Right.
You are going to be a taxpayer here before you know it.
Mm-hmm. So I gotta get up early in the morning, get up 6 o'clock, get dressed, brush my teeth, what I gotta do, and I gotta be there by 8.
You'll make her.
Yeah, I work from 8 a.m. tomorrow to 1 o'clock, Friday and Saturday.
I don't want to run you off, but it's 10:15.
Yeah, I know, but I gotta go get a shower, brush my teeth, and have the second bell. I'll be on here for like about 15 more minutes.
Okay. Sparky, I did see that Irish Red video that you had.
Mm-hmm.
I watch him. I don't always comment. I watch him. I don't always comment. But
I appreciate all the support. I sure do.
yeah, we all need support. And I run your playlist. So whether I'm
Excellent.
sitting there watching, I'm actually watching.
Right? Well, yeah, I appreciate it. I need the help I can get. I want to have those 2,300 subscribers too.
Well, you got plenty of subs, but you just don't have the watch hours, correct?
Exactly. Yeah. I'm right around you with the subs. I don't see your exact number, but I see the 1.3.
He had 1,300. Whoops. Got rid of that damn debt. 1,375.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I can't get over that 80. I get up there close and I drop back to 60 or something. I don't know what's going on.
Join
I'm looking too.
Join Farm Boys panel.
Yeah.
That help you a bunch?
Is that how you do it?
I switch from Green Bay. I go from Green Bay to Wacky to Farm Boy, then you, and back and forth.
That's why I got it to start with. Val's Life, she did an interview on me. And it's been a while, but I got like 20 some subs that one night when she did that interview.
Wow.
People would come in, and I'd sub to them, they'd sub to me, and it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm hovering around that 1,400 mark. It's 1,395, but then it'll go down, then it'll get close to that again. It goes down, and I don't know what's going on. I just can't get to that 1,400.
It's like a teeter-totter.
Exactly.
I'm thinking that Karen for you is saying her birthday's tomorrow. I'll be 29 by morning. Oh, it'll be 29. Oh, I got that messed up. Oh, man.
29 degrees. I would not live in that cold.
Yeah.
I got it figured out. Sorry, Karen. No, it's not her birthday. Okay. All right.
Not 29.
Well, I got it now. Yeah. When you're trying to talk and look at the chat at the same time, it's hard for me to walk and chew bubble gum at the same time. So and David in the Desert says 76 degrees here. Oh, in the living room, 45 degrees outside.
Sure.
Well, like I said, I just checked and it said 31 here.
Oh, let me check my
Let me see what it says on the. Nope, it went down to 30. We're losing temperature.
And guess what? It's 60 degrees here.
Well, I hope so.
59.
Right.
Yes, sir. I hope so. You're way down there in the south. If it gets 31 down there, we got problems. Or you guys do, anyhow.
Well, tomorrow I'll be busy all day because I got work tomorrow, and I also got the races tomorrow. Double features.
Good deal.
So I'll be tired out.
Well, I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow. And he won't be too happy with me because my sugar went up just a little bit. A1C was 6.4. 3 months ago. Now it's 6.8.
Uh-oh. Or do you have to take insulin?
No, but I take 4 pills.
I see.
4 pills in the morning, and then I take 2 of them in the evening.
Mm-hmm. That's not too bad, I don't guess.
Too much buffets and ice cream, I guess.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I try to behave myself. Look at John. He's eating cookies. Eating cookies right here in front. Oh, chicken. Well, there's nothing wrong with chicken.
Right. Chicken has cookies.
KFC get the new chicken and waffles.
He can probably eat 4 of those boxes of that chicken and not gain a pound, though. Those are the good old days. Yeah, I've got that Fitbit program, and so it keeps up with my weight. And I can tell you exactly which days I wasn't doing the right thing. There was this Red Lobster has the endless shrimp, all the shrimp you can eat. I must have put on 3 pounds that night. I could do all that butter and stuff. I like the shrimp scampi. Oh my gosh, I tried to eat my weight in that stuff.
David in the desert, I take 40 grams of lisinopril. That pretty much takes care of the blood pressure. Oh, well, there you go, John. If you don't show up, you're out of here.
Wow.
Well, you make them proud, Dan. Is this your first day going to work?
Tomorrow, Friday. I gotta be there by 8 o'clock in the morning.
I'd be there at 7:45.
Exactly.
With a big smile.
Well, he's got to train me for a cashier and stocking.
There's a guy that works at our local dollar store. He rides his bike every day, rain or shine, and he comes from, I don't know, it's probably 6-8 miles from his house to the store there. But you see him every morning riding, rain or shine. He's dedicated.
So I got this to have a copy of.
There you go.
We'll study that. We're going to have a test on that in the morning.
Get out your number 2 pencil.
Oh, the one day I got something from mail from a company. Somehow they sent me a free pen with my name and.
Well.
Huh.
Which I didn't even sign up for.
David in the desert, exactly. The lisinopril did make me cough. And after about 3 months, I got used to it, I guess. And I didn't even know what was causing it. And my wife, they was going to start her on it. And I think they did. And they said, have you ever had a medicine that made you cough? Because this one might make you cough. And I thought, well, what is it? And they said lisinopril. Well, heck, that's what I've been coughing for 3 months.
Wow. I quit coughing several years ago. I quit smoking. That was one of the best things I ever did for myself.
Yeah, I quit smoking in Labor Day weekend, 1989.
Awesome. Saves a bunch of money. You don't smell like cigarettes all the time. Don't wake up hacking. I don't miss any of that.
But the food tastes a lot better.
It sure does. Yep, it surely does.
So it's a trade-off. I mean, you know.
Oh, you just added a bunch of years to your life is what you did.
All right, I'm gonna get off of here. Big
Well,
day tomorrow.
John, make us proud tomorrow at work.
Mhm.
Yeah, good luck.
While you're working and pushing them buttons, you think about us.
Mhm. All right, night, y'all. Bye, Kim. Bye, Draken One.
Take care, buddy.
Bye.
Good
Bye.
luck tomorrow.
He's a great kid. I like him. Well, he's not a kid. He's 21.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's a good thing to get a job. Nothing wrong with that. Learn what bills are all about.
Okay, now, David in the desert, you put salt on your Snickers bar. I guess if you like it.
Right?
I never add salt to any food unless it's just so bland that I have to.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen people, they sit down with a plate of food and grab the salt and, well, you haven't even tasted it, you know?
I think it's more of a habit than anything.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they just grab the salt before they even taste it.
Mm-hmm. I like the Himalayan sea salt, that pink salt. As salt goes, it's actually a lot better for you. It's got like 80 something vitamins and minerals in it.
We've got one of these little grinders
Mm-hmm.
that sits on the table and it's got sea salt.
There you go. Yeah, the sea salt. That's good.
So if I do salt something, I use that. Now, Pam will add salt as she's cooking,
Right, right.
but you know, not a whole bunch.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty well taken care of. But I don't add salt unless I just think, oh man, this is bad.
Right. Cucumbers have to have salt. Got to have a little salt with your cucumbers.
It makes them better.
I think so.
True.
Yeah, I think
But
so.
if you're using that sea salt, that's supposed to be lots better.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's not stripped, and they leave the iodine in there because a lot of table salt they've actually bleached it so much that they ruined the nutritional value of it. I don't believe they do that with the sea salt though.
Well, David, in the desert, everything's better with beer also.
I'll drink to that.
I don't drink much beer, but once in a while, if we have pizza, I think I have to have one.
That sounds like my mom when she was alive. She didn't ever drink beer, but I told her I was coming over and I was going to bring some pizza. She said, "Would you bring some beer too?" Yes, ma'am. She'd only drink just like 2, and that's it. She wouldn't drink any more than that. But she liked the beer with her pizza. Right? That is an old commercial.
Yeah, I haven't heard that forever.
I know. Well, the one they brought back around is the how many licks does it take to make it to the center of the Tootsie Roll Pops? I've been seeing those again with the owl. A 1, a 2. Crunch. Yeah, I like salt. As a matter of fact, I use a little bit of salt in the water that I drink. It's supposed to act as an electrolyte, and so it's kind of like a Gatorade. Of course, Gatorade is just loaded with salt. They overdo it.
Now, the old timers always put a little bit of salt in the coffee.
What's that about?
Well, back in the day, you'd have the coffee grounds and it would make them settle.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Hello, Riz.
That's something else I got away from is coffee. I drink green tea now.
Oh, that's just not American.
Well, I mean, and before really, I didn't drink much coffee anyway. I've got like a really small coffee maker, and I think it only makes like 5 cups. And so, yeah, I just if I get like 3 cups, I'm good. I drink my coffee. Or I did drink my coffee really strong, and yeah, you drink much more than that, and your hair starts crawling.
Well, we'll make 1 pot in the morning, and we share that, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's about it. I may drink an individual cup the rest of the day.
All right.
But I don't try to overdo it.
No, if I drank coffee like in the afternoon or at nighttime, I wouldn't sleep. I don't sleep well anyway. A lot of times I take that melatonin stuff to try to help settle out because I can lay there, but I can't sleep. I just can't shut off my brain.
I understand that. I've got sleep apnea, so I have trouble with that.
All right.
Now I can go in there in that recliner and pull that sleep lever, and then it's lights out.
Mm-hmm. Movies put me to sleep. My wife loves movies, but I can't sit and watch a movie. I mean, it's got to be really interesting or really fast paced. Otherwise, yeah, I'm out.
Black Velvet, if you please.
There you go. Yeah, I splurged yesterday. I went ahead and got me a bottle of Crown Royal.
Oh man.
Oh yeah. It's not often I do that, but
now I have to have pop.
Oh, okay. Yeah. 7 and 7, Seagram 7 and 7 Up. That's a good mix.
I'll tell you one that is really good. If you take Southern Comfort and Sprite.
Okay. Yeah, that Southern Comfort is very sweet.
Yeah, it's sweet. It's kind of a lemon lime thing. Hey, Grizz, check it out. I sent you a link.
Natty Daddy iced coffee. What the heck is that about?
We'll get you a little snort of it there, Karen.
Yeah.
Everything in moderation, they say.
I wish I'd remembered that last night. My wife woke me up. I was sitting in the same chair I am now, and my glasses were on the floor. I knocked off my soundboard, and I don't remember where I was at last night. I remember going on one live stream, and I think we ended that one, and then I went to another one, and I don't remember. I don't know what I was thinking. I went through about half of that darn bottle last night. It's like
that Crown Royal.
Yeah. Well, I poured some into a little flask, but yeah, I went through like that much of it last night alone. I don't know what I was thinking. I did fill up this little flask.
Are they still giving you the little bag?
The weird thing is this didn't come in a bag or a box, and I mean I have plenty of those bags. I'm not fussed about that, but yeah, usually it comes in a purple bag.
Okay, Grizz. I've got several of them little purple bags,
Uh-huh.
and with my laptop, I put all my cords in one, and
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
they're pretty nice.
Yeah, they're pretty sturdy. Yeah, I passed a bunch to a friend, and they were supposed to have like made like a blanket or some kind of like a bed sheet out of.
Pillow or something. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, something like that. I don't know if she ever finished it.
$75 a case. So what's
Ooh.
a case? Is it 6 or 12?
Mm-hmm.
Did you, Sparky, did you see my video of my blue bottle tree?
I've seen the thumbnail. I haven't watched the video yet, though. Yeah, those cobalt
It's not
blue
even a minute.
bottles. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll
I
definitely have
think
to
it's
pop
only
by.
50 some. But the deal of that is, I've had that bottle tree for a long time, and we just stuck whatever bottles I had.
Right.
And she kept saying she wanted blue bottles, and she said, I want all blue bottles on that. Okay.
Right.
So we went to a winery, and he gave me one. He said, that's all I got.
Mm-hmm.
He said, we won't be ordering anymore until after the holidays.
Okay.
So I jumped online and I found a case of 12 was under $20, I think
Yeah.
it was.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Grizz. So anyhow, I bought 3 cases, and I had 4. So 36 and 4, that's 40, and that's exactly what I needed.
Awesome. Yeah,
Okay,
there was,
Grizz, let me check it out. It should still be there. But I'll do it again.
Megan Fox.
Okay. All right, Grizz. There's 2 of them on there now.
I think the Budweiser Platinum has those cobalt blue bottles, if I remember right.
They do, but they're smaller.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're just 12 ounce.
And, I had some of them.
You know why they put them in the blue bottles, right?
No, tell me.
It's to keep the beer from getting skunky, like Corona. You know the way Corona tastes. If the bottles weren't brown or blue like that, the sunlight makes the beer skunky.
Okay.
And it's the same way. Like these are like little roll-on bottles that you might, like maybe if you do essential oils or whatever, it's blue like that, and it's the same reason. It keeps the oil fresh, and it keeps it from turning. My keyboard is full of cat hair. Right.
Who said that?
David in the desert.
Oh my.
Yeah, I got a paintbrush that I use just for my laptop. Just kind of brush it off from time to time. End up getting crumbs in there and all kinds of crap.
Well,
There it is.
okay, Megan Fox. Let me check out your channel here.
No, she does live streams too.
Okay, Megan, I can take care of that for you. Let me make sure I get the right one here. I don't want to block you. Okay, Megan, there you go. Oh, there comes Grizz.
Yeah.
Jody, hello.
Sorry about that.
Not a
Hey,
problem.
Grizz.
West Counts and Greg.
Wisconsin Greg.
Okay, let me check out Jody. Let's make sure that I'm subbed. I am. Yep. She's got 392. I wonder if we could get her to 400.
Hey, Greg, how's it going?
Uh, here's a link for Jody. You check out her channel. Bogan, I think it's her last name. Grizz got his fire blazing. Is it cold there, Grizz?
Oh, it's not too bad. Oh, shoot, I can't read chat from back there. Just a second. I tried to log in with a cell phone so I could have the camera back, but Mucker was having the same problem. It wouldn't let me go in on the cell phone this time. So let's see here. Enlarge chat where I'll be able to read it. And I'll have to size this window down.
It's 26 degrees in Wisconsin. I can handle that, but when it gets down to 0 or below, that's 7 below, man.
Yeah. I don't miss any of that. I grew up in Michigan. Well, till I was like in 6th grade anyway. But yeah, I don't miss it.
Oh, just a second. I gotta bust up some wood for my wife to bring in some wood. She needed some more wood in the house. I'll be right back, guys.
Okay, Grizz. Okay, Karen says, I'm eating peanut butter on a tortilla before I drink that black velvet. Okay. Jody lives in Michigan. Well, I live in Illinois. And Sparky here, he's in Texas.
Texas, just north of Houston. And it's 64 degrees here.
And Grizz, the one with the fire, he lives in Oregon. Sweet Home, Oregon, I think is where he lives. Well, Jody, did you come up with any more subs? Nope, you're still at 392. Well, if I don't have to stay out in it very long, it don't bother me. I used to work out in it all the time.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's not so bad as long as it's not windy. The wind is what makes it unbearable.
Right.
And here, it's just a matter of layering clothes because it'll be cold in the morning. It'll warm up during the daytime. And then if you're still outside when it starts getting dark again, it's going to get cold again. Yeah, as long as you stay dry, you're good to go.
When I was working, I'd start out with a t-shirt like what I got on now, put a flannel shirt on, and then put like a hooded coat on.
Mm-hmm.
And I put that hood up and tie it if it's windy.
So peanut butter and booze, huh? Have to keep that in mind.
Well, I'm sorry about you not driving, Karen. I believe I'd have to ride that thumb. Vodka cranberry. Now that's different.
It almost sounds healthy. Almost.
There you go. If you're drinking your juice, you know it. You're good, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's good for your urinary tract. Cranberry juice.
Now your Crown Royal, do you cut that with pop of some sort or juice?
Usually just water. Either I'll drink it like neat, just straight, or with water. That's one of the few that I can like just water down.
Boy, I'm not man enough to do that.
Right? I like Scotch whiskey too. It's a flavor that not a lot of people like, so your friends aren't so apt to try to drink all your booze. Yeah, good old Scotch whiskey and water.
I know people do that, but
Before it was before I quit drinking like soda and stuff like that, it was 7 and 7s. That's just makes for a great drink. Seagram 7 and 7 Up or Sprite.
now my brother-in-law always liked that. My choice of poison is Canadian Club and Coke.
Okay. Yeah.
But I don't drink it. Not anymore. I can't. You know, you're asking for trouble with diabetes. You just can't do it.
Yep, it's true that. Well, so far my blood sugars are all right. Blood pressure's good. It's all is well like that. I have had some UTIs lately, but
Oh
that's
man,
why I'm drinking. That's why I'm drinking so much water.
I had one of them, and they gave me some kind of a pill.
Probably antibiotics.
Yeah, probably. And
Yeah.
of course, I had to go do blood work. I did my blood work yesterday, and I kind of questioned it, and I said they didn't have on there to check my urine. No. I said okay, not a problem. You know, usually keeps track of that a little bit because of that medicine I'm taking.
Oh, I see.
I was taking Invicana, and my insurance wouldn't pay for it anymore. And well, they'd pay for it, but my copay was way up there. So he switched me over to Jardian. I'm sure you've seen that on TV. Jardius or something like that.
Yeah.
So I'm back to freewheeling on that again.
Oh.
When you go get medicine at Walmart, they'll put on there what it would cost without help.
Uh-huh.
It's like $527 or something like that a month. For 30
Wow.
pills, one pill a day.
Wow. And you know the shame is you know that it doesn't cost that much to produce those pills.
Well, that's what you know.
Yeah. But, yeah, they know you need it, so they can pretty much set any price they want.
But see, they've got a program, and then the insurance will pay half, and they pick up the other half.
Okay.
Grease, you need to put you up a strobe light out there.
Right, you flashing us.
I'm still in the dark. Oh well.
We know what you look like. Like Santa Claus.
Oh man. Well, I just finished the last recording on a video that I started making 2 weeks ago. And I probably have another week of editing on it.
Oh no.
Still going to probably only get 30 views.
Wow.
What I'm saying is not worth me editing, but I'm having fun doing it. That's all they got for me.
Yep.
I took that video of that bottle tree and I uploaded it, and I thought, oh darn it, I didn't have it in my Windows Movie Maker first, so I couldn't do anything with it. So I thought, I don't want to mess with it. I'll just leave it. I already got it uploaded.
There is an editor. If you want to edit it, YouTube Studio Beta has an editor now. You can add music,
I don't have beta.
parts of it out. So,
It turned out okay.
well, but I'm just saying, like they have that for live stream. So if you want to cut out a part where somebody was just cursing in the middle of the live stream, and you want to cut out parts of it, you say, okay, this is going to do away with my monetization. You can cut out different parts of your live stream. You know, you don't have to take your whole live stream down. Then you can add music, like if you played music in your live stream, you get that music on out and put, you know, something compatible on in there. I mean, you can do different stuff.
But you got to be on beta.
Yeah, it's a studio beta. It's in studio beta.
Okay.
Now, I never used their old the original editor tool that YouTube had. Did you ever use that, Sparky?
No, sir. I've been fortunate enough to have Vegas Pro.
Because I guess what they were saying before is if different things that you wanted to edit, you had to go to open up different editors in YouTube, and now they have it all combined all in one, where you can do everything all in one editing tool.
Awesome. Yeah, I saved like the raw file to where I could go back and change it, and then the other, after it gets rendered, that's what goes to YouTube, is after it gets rendered into become a file.
Right. Yeah, that's what I do basically with Filmora.
Yeah.
Now, I just learned a new tool, and you probably have it on Vega too. You know, something to look for. I know with me when I upload, like I have like 30 or 40 videos that I've shot that I want to put all together, and I want to cut out huge parts of them, you know, to combine them together.
Yeah.
When I put them on in, it takes so much drag on my laptop and on Windows Movie Maker by combining it on in there. Phil has a pre-editing tool. It's a cutting tool. So you bring that before you even open up your editing software. You open up your cutter and you bring in your videos that you're going to edit, and you cut out the parts that you want. You know, so you're not putting everything on in there, and then you all together and cut out. You can cut out little fine details, but you're not uploading. You're not overworking by putting all sorts of stuff in there that you're not even going to use.
I see. That makes sense. Yeah, especially for those long videos.
It saves me a lot on my little 256 that doesn't have much of a processor. Put it that way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my computer's generally pretty quiet, but when it's doing that rendering thing, it actually uses the cooling fan. So I guess it's challenging the computer quite a bit. Otherwise, yeah, I don't hear anything from my laptop.
I've had mine sometimes that overworks it so hard that it actually ends up shutting my computer down.
Yikes.
Fortunately, I haven't lost any, I mean, I've had to, it didn't save the last bit of my work, but it saved the most of it for the most part. So it hasn't caused me, a lot of grief or anything. But.
Right.
Okay, and that would be very good to come back with hepatitis.
Yeah,
Wow. Grizz, he goes to a dentist there in Oregon, Dr. Grizz.
Yep.
Pair Vice Grizz.
Right? I got these Shylock's.
Them too.
Is that what you use, Grizz?
The hammer and chisel.
Yeah, there you go. Right.
Well, I'm getting closer to getting false teeth. I've only got 4 more on the top.
Yeah, it's like $3,500 for me to get them, and I ain't going to dish out that kind of money for them.
How much, Grizz?
$3,500
Would that be for the tops and the bottoms?
for both.
Wow.
If I went to a dentist, I'm sure it'd be more. That's go to a denturist.
What's that mean?
That's all they do is make teeth. But they say you don't get as good a fit that way. But if you get a really good denturist, you actually get a better fit.
Well, you're a pretty good woodworker. Get your knife and start carving it out.
Trust me, I've thought about it.
Well, President George Washington supposedly had wood teeth.
Well, back in the day, that's all they had was wooden teeth.
My luck, I'd get termites.
Back in the 70s,
Right?
back in the 70s, I seen a British over there. I don't know if it's in the Yorkshires or where he was at, but this was on TV back in the 70s about an old British guy. And you know how the Brits are, with their teeth. I mean, I don't know if it's their water or what, but they have really bad teeth. This guy over there, he ended up he pulled all of his own teeth, gave himself a root canals. He would did himself his own implants right through the gums and stuff.
Wow.
No painkiller or anything. He did it all on himself. And he ended up building himself, implanting all his own teeth one by one. He said, and doing it just looking in the mirror. And he on TV, he did some of them. And
wow.
If you do your own work, he says, you start learning where your nerves are. And he says, it's not that painful as long as you don't hit those nerves. You can feel where the nerves are, he says. When you're getting close to one. But I'm ready to go to that level.
You know what?
Yeah, I guess. There's just not enough whiskey in that bottle for me. Hell no.
Me neither. I ain't doing it.
Hell no. And then doing it in a mirror? No, I'd really mess up. This wouldn't be good.
Oh yeah. There ain't no way I'm doing that.
Mm-mm.
That was one tough hombre.
I've had a couple of front teeth pulled. boy, when he'd give me that shot right there in the roof of my mouth, oh my gosh.
Yep.
But it's a whole lot less painful than without it, you know.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't have any bad teeth now. The ones that were broken or whatever, they've gotten all out. So
Yeah,
only,
Rosanna, I'm gonna keep mine as long as I can.
right.
Of course, I don't take care of them. My own fault.
That's what I tell my kid. I tell him you need to brush his teeth. I said, especially the ones you want to keep. Wow.
Yeah, one of our baby chicks is not liking to go in the chicken coop at night. And tonight we got an owl out here hooting. I'm hoping we get a chick in the morning.
Right.
I don't know where he's going. Otherwise, when I can find it, I catch it and I throw it in the chicken coop anyway. But I'm gonna find it this evening.
So Karen said she was 18 and she lost one of her lower teeth.
Right.
I think that's right.
Yeah. Yeah. So she was 18. She didn't feel a thing. I was several years ago. I was at the skating rink and with this girl and her little sister, and the little sister come off of the skating floor, and then there's carpet like around the tables, and she got on that carpet and she ended up falling, and she took out both of her front teeth on the edge of the table. They were able to put them back in, and both of them stayed white, and neither of them died. But yeah, that was crazy seeing her take both of her fronts out on a damn tabletop.
I still have all of my teeth.
Where do you keep them?
They're in the house somewhere.
In a drawer.
That was a buddy of mine. He had false teeth. He kept them in his tackle box. He said he'd use them to scale the fish. It's a true story.
So David said he's had false teeth since he's 23.
Wow. You know, my brother, one of my older brothers, when he was like, I want to guess 12 or 14, him and another friend of ours went for a bicycle ride. We were poor folk. We didn't have bicycles back then. So my brother had hopped on the front handlebars of Rick Pickens' handlebars. He jumped on top, was riding on that. Rick Pickens was pedaling down the street. And somehow my brother Chuck stuck his, I don't know if he did it on purpose or on accident, but he got both his feet stuck in his spokes of the bicycle, on the front spokes. Well, that just hooked him and, planted him face first right into the asphalt. And he broke off the front of his teeth. And those were permanent teeth, not just baby teeth.
Wow.
He's still to this day that he's got his baby teeth still.
Crazy.
Wow. That was something, Karen.
You was probably in shock there, Karen.
Yeah.
I'm sure you were in shock.
Probably much. Yep. Young and tough.
I've been both. I don't want to go back there.
I don't know. I have a little bit of problem getting around a little bit. My back bothers me, but I'm really enjoying this time of my life.
Yep.
I do what I want to do when I want to do it.
Good feeling.
Yeah, to me, this is the perfect time of my life. Even though I got some health issues and problems, you know, I still wouldn't change it. Well, I mean, I'd love to have better health and live this situation, but I don't want to when I was young again. All I would do is do the same stupid things all over again.
Right. Just relive it, huh?
Mm-hmm. Lived that nightmare already once. Don't need to live it twice. Ouch, Rosanna. That would hurt.
Mm.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a tough deal.
On a skateboard, I filled all the
Aaron,
things.
I remember you talking about your neighbors sleeping in their truck. That's not right.
Yeah, that's not.
Of course, you know, I'm not rich, but I make enough money to survive and live comfortably. So,
I'll second that motion.
I mean, my house is paid for, and knock on wood, both our cars is paid for.
And my teeth are paid for.
Your teeth are paid for, yeah.
This light is bothering me.
Well, I don't know if I'm tough enough to deal with everything, but I take it one day at a time. I I made the last payment on the house 1 month before I went in to have my hip replaced. And this guy I was working for, he said, "Well, what are you going to do to live on while you're having this surgery?" I said, "Well, my house is paid for, and I got a little bit of money. And I got a credit card that'll whale, so you know, I made through it." And of course, me and Pam, we wasn't married yet, but she helped me a lot. So, hello, Theo. Thank you for coming to support me. Come and check on me every once in a while, Theo. But I was off 10 weeks, went back to work, and I got things lined up to where I could shut her down 4 years later.
Oh,
Well, I don't know what to tell you to do to deal with them, Karen.
right. I'm thinking privacy fence to begin with, but at least you don't have to look at it that way, I guess.
Yeah, Karen, I'd get myself a paintball gun.
There you go. Right? Grizz for president. All right, I will be back.
I don't think I'd last very long being in town.
Me neither.
Now, I live on a corner lot, so that gives me a little bit of breathing room there. I wouldn't like to be like my neighbor next door, where they're right in between two houses. But, you know, he's a good neighbor, and I'm a good neighbor to him. So it's not that difficult. And I think he gets along with his next neighbor.
Yeah. Theo, YouTube does that. I mean, it's and that's been going on like that for years. You'll gain subscribers, and you'll gain 36, and then you'll lose another 18, and so forth. It's no big deal. But I think, from what I understand, what I'm understanding is if you get the subscribers that you do pick up after a period of time, if they don't watch your videos, they kind of start unsubscribing them if they're not watching you.
That ain't right. You know it?
Well, it's their way of people that are not watching your videos. I mean, having subscribers that are not watching your videos don't do any good.
Well, I have subbed to a lot of people. There's no way I could watch them all.
And YouTube knows that. You know, I mean, quite honestly, if I was YouTube, I'd be saying, if it was me, I'd be saying, okay, we're going to set a limit that you can only subscribe to X amount of subscriptions. I mean, there's no way that you're going to watch them all. You know, maybe 500 subscriptions, because that should be more than enough. But the you know, realistically, the sub for sub game that so many people play on here, it is against YouTube rules, and that's why they do this. They know that people are doing that. It's their way of combating it. But if they actually catch the person doing that, they can lose their channel.
Huh. Well, you know, back in December, January, you know, when they made that rule that you had to come up with 1,000, well, that was the only way you could get it.
Yeah. But I tell you what, I mean, I get that, and if I hadn't got it, I probably would have hollered just like anybody else. But I like to think that I wanted to. I would have just buckled on down and worked until I had my subscribers, because what I'm doing now, my income went up after that whole deal. It took a big jump. I started getting more advertisements on my videos. That was why they did it, was because there wasn't enough advertisements to go around.
Oh, don't say that, David in the desert. Because if something happens, it wouldn't even be her doing it. She'd get blamed for it.
Yeah, my fire is burning down pretty low. I think I'm about ready to head indoors.
Okay, Grizz.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'm not going to be on here much longer.
Yeah, my backside's getting a little chilly, and typically, if I want to be by a fire, I'm not an Indian. I like having a white man's fire, but I don't want to get ripping on up knowing that I'm going to bed soon.
Thanks for hanging out with us, Chris.
Pardon?
So thanks for hanging out with us.
Oh, no problem. We'll have to do it some other time again.
Yeah.
Sure. Thank you very kindly, sir.
Yeah, no problem. We'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good one.
Take care, buddy.
All right.
Mm.
Well, Karen, for you, if you can hang in there, hopefully they'll kick them out.
Yeah. True that. Yeah, that wouldn't be any good living out of a truck.
Well, I don't know as I would want to be the person to do it, but it looks like you could call the health department on them or something.
Right. Limburger cheese. Be a good job for like the homeowners association then. Well, there you go. It sounds like you needed some mice.
Bad part of it is it'd probably be too bad to live over there. They'd come to my house.
Right.
Hey, it's warmer over here. I know it. That's a bad part.
Oh no. The garage is filling up with trash bags. Wow.
You know, I don't know why they do that. People do that.
I don't either.
You got trash pickup. You're paying for it whether you want it or not. You know.
Wow. I'm surprised they don't have mice already, by the sounds of it.
Yeah.
They're cockroach or something. Mm.
Oh, okay. Um, oh, well, that's how our trash
No
pickup.
water.
We pay for our trash pickup through our water bill.
Yeah, ours is a separate bill here. And you can tell everybody uses a different company because like different days of the week, different cans will be out there. There's 8 people in the house and they can't get it all straightened out. Yeah, it sounds like they're boozing and drugging.
Oh, I'm sure it's different in different places. But I think that we have it pretty good. It's only $10 for a month, and they pick up 4 times, and you got this huge dumpster. You know, you get a lot in it. And if that's not enough, you ask them and they'll bring you another one for free. Now,
Nice. There you go.
if you had to pay double a month for it or not.
Right. Yeah, we switched our trash company because they got to where they, and then they would come on different days. It's like, well, we came by and you didn't have your stuff out there. Well, how many days do you want me to leave my trash out there? Come on now. And I guess there's a limit. We do cans. We don't always have both of them full. We've got 2 cans, but if we had 3 or 4, they would take it without any complaints.
Well, we got one of these. Well, ours is blue. I'm sure they're different colors, but it's got a lid, and you roll it out there, and they come by with a truck and grab a hold of it and dump it in the truck and set it down, and they're gone.
Oh yeah.
I love it.
They've got the city. We live out in the country a bit. Yeah, everybody's cans are the same, and yeah, they get the wheels, and I'm sure they're a lot just what we have here. Yeah, and then in the city, the ones with yellow tops are like recyclable things. And I guess they like sort that stuff out somewhere and get glass from the paper or whatever. They sort through your trash. I don't know what a trash service. My dad pays for it. It's a property here, and he's taking over the cost of it.
Okay.
I'm not how much it is.
Now, Rosanna's going to cause me to do math. So that would be $18.33 a month. She pays $55 for 3 months. Yeah, I understand. Just the trash.
Mm-hmm.
My water bill goes up and down. Mine was $50 this time. That's your water, sewer, and trash.
That's not too bad.
But now it's
we don't have a water bill.
We're running like 38. I don't know.
Yeah, we've got a well here, so yeah, we don't have to pay for the water. Besides electricity, obviously.
Do you have good water then?
Yes, sir. We sure do. Yeah, we sure do. It's got some mineral flavors to it, so but it's not city water. It's not fluoride. It doesn't have fluoride and we call it stuff like you put in a pool. Chlorine. There's no chlorine. There's no fluoride. It's good water. And then our septic is it's an aerobic system. It's got like 2 tanks, and it's got sprayers out in the yard that I guess when the tanks get full or whatever, it sprays out to the yard. Supposedly you can drink that water. That's the way they sell it, like they on the system. But I don't think I'd drink it. No, we had to put chlorine tablets in
I don't know. I guess I use a little more water. this time. Last month in October it was 39, and this time it was 50. So I don't know.
That's only $11. That's 30% more. You know.
Supposedly they put a thing on our meter, and they can just drive by and read it.
Right.
Now I don't know how that works. And of course we have that smart meter on our electric.
Right. Do you have it to where, like our electric here, you can get a billing? They can bill it by like they take your whole year's worth, like on average, your whole year's worth of electricity, and then they bring the same thing every month. And then if they owe you money at the end of the year, you end up with a credit. If you use less than what they expected, but they actually break it down to where you know every month what your bill is going to be.
That's called an equalizer.
Okay. Y'all have that there also?
No, I don't do that. I pay it as it goes.
I see.
Now I mean I'm not rich, but because sometimes you're going to be paying a whole lot more. You won't get that break.
Right. Yeah, summertime is here on the hills. That AC is kind of running, it seems.
You're locking up on me. There
Me?
you are. You was locking up. You're back now.
Right. That sounds about right. Our service isn't very good for internet out here. And of course, there's only one company that provides out here, so just got to deal with it.
My sister has Frontier through the telephone, Of course, I have my telephone through my cable. And I just got to looking at my bill, and for some reason they changed my account number or whatever. And I said, well, do I have to do something because I got it on auto pay? They said, no, it'll come through. But I've got 100 meg internet. And I said, well, do you offer more than that? She said, yeah, we've got a 200 meg service too. Wow. This is pretty quick the way it is. So.
Wow.
Finite World. Good evening. Yeah, I think my sister does that. The equalizer where they take it times, they divide it by 12 for the whole year.
Yeah, I can't complain about our electric bills. When we moved over to here, we ended up having to change companies, and it's like a third of what it used to be. It's reasonable now. I mean, I don't feel like they're raking me over the coals every month. It's just over $100 usually, and that's fair.
Well, whenever I changed my electric service from 60 amp to 200 amp, I changed all the light bulbs in the house. LED,
Yep.
And okay, like here, I've got 4 light bulbs up there, and it's putting out 40 watts each, but I'm only paying 5 watts each. So I'm
yes,
getting
sir.
160 watts of power or light
Yeah.
for 20 amps.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Or no, not amp,
Yep.
but 20 watts.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, that's amazing. And before the light bulbs used to be so inefficient. The little night lights like you see in the hallways or whatever, those watts, those little incandescent bulbs. And now, like you're saying, that with those 80, you can use 80 watts, 100 watts of power for the same 7 watts of electricity.
Yeah.
That's a big difference. And they knew what they were doing. They got everybody into those curly Q bulbs, and so everybody put them all over their house. And then soon after that, oh, let me show you a new technology. And then they come out with LEDs. And so now everybody's taking out their curly Qs to put in an LED.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're getting to where they're more less expensive, but and they say they're supposed to last a long time, but really the technology hasn't been out a long time. So when they say, oh, this will last you 15 years, it hasn't even been out for 15 years, you know.
Right, but it's pretty unique. These bulbs can be on. You can just reach up there and unscrew
Oh,
one
exactly.
of them.
Well, that's what makes them so efficient is they're not wasting power by generating heat. Yep. Yeah, LEDs are the way to go. That's most of the bulbs that are in here are LED.
Okay, David in the Desert said he's getting 200 megabytes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's the same thing that I'm talking about. Let me look at this again. 100 MB. What does MB stand for?
That's the millibytes, if I'm not mistaken. I think so.
Okay, that's the same thing he's talking about.
Yeah,
So
millibytes per second.
200, and I'm getting 100.
That's got to be crazy fast.
Yeah, that 200, because I'm doing pretty good. I'm sitting here doing a live stream, and I've got 9 tabs opened up doing playlists
Wow.
all at the same time.
Yeah. I've never seen yours glitch.
Now this cable deal is a pretty good deal, and all mine is hardwired in. I don't do the Wi-Fi.
Mm-hmm.
Now I got 2 TVs that does the Wi-Fi for my Netflix, and once in a while it'll buffer in a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's megabytes, not millibytes.
Okay. Okay. Well, I've got 100. See, I thought I was only getting like 10 or 50, and somehow they booted me up to 100.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, I talked to him today about that account, and they said, well, you're okay. We'll still get you automatically.
Oh, they'll find your money, all right.
Well, I don't know why they changed the account. but they said, there might be a problem with getting it switched over.
Mm-hmm.
But they said they still had it set up. But
maybe a company
this is the 15th of the month. They should have already pulled that.
Right.
Toward the first of the month. So they probably changed the billing cycle too. Well, my modem has Wi-Fi on it because that's how my TV picks up for Netflix. And I can take my laptop in there in the kitchen and do the Wi-Fi with it.
Mm-hmm.
And then my sister has come over. What's your password?
Right.
She hooks it to her phone, which I don't care,
Yeah.
I'm a thinking it's starting to get kind of radical. I asked him, I said, you got any perks or any discounts? No, you're on a package deal now. That's the best we can give you.
Mm.
That's okay. I'm going to ask.
All right. Doesn't
But
hurt
I pay $148.12.
Wow.
Now that's my internet, my phone, and my basic and extended basic on the TV. I don't have any movie channels or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. David says I pay $15 a month for Amazon Prime, and Prime videos come with it. I've heard of people doing that with Amazon. And see, I pay $7.99 or something like that for Netflix. And I figure if I watch 2 movies a month,
Paid for it, yeah.
And I've thought about it. Well, should I quit it? Or, and I think, well, I've wasted more than $8 a month on other things.
Oh yeah, that's you can't hardly buy lunch for $8. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, even at the burger joint. I'm not sure what my girl has for the TV thing. I know we have a satellite dish, but I don't know what all that entails. I don't watch much TV.
Yeah, if they've got, now I've only got one screen, but if you go with the 4 streams or screens, I'm not saying it right,
Mm-hmm.
where you can watch 4 different screens at the same time,
Mm-hmm.
you can share with somebody else, but it ain't gonna be too long until they catch up with that.
Right, right.
Now I kind of like it. If I do go somewhere, I can take my laptop, and of course, I've got my own password and username and password, and I can take my laptop if I've got Wi-Fi and watch Netflix in any hotel room in the world,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So, that works out really good.
Sure. Right.
Well, David, did you get it cheaper? Now, I know that my sister uses her sister-in-law's Netflix, but I don't think she watches it that much. Well, I always ask them, but I wouldn't want to cancel it. I got to have it.
Oh yeah, very important. Yeah, your computer's pretty much worthless without it.
Right. And, by not working, I got to have something to do.
Howie.
Hello, Hallie. Good evening.
Yeah, 8 people watching.
Well, that's better than none.
Surely is.
Well, Sparky, I think I'm going to get off here.
All
Are you
right.
still, is it still 11:15 there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we're still on the same time.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, sir. All
So,
right. Been nice hanging out with you. Thanks for sending me the link.
you bet you now you're on my friends list.
I'll be easier to
And that
find.
way I don't have to do the email thing.
There you go. Right, right. Awesome.
Have you been using that?
I haven't. You were it showed up as a message thing, like on this screen, and I was able to click into it there, but I have not. I need to learn how to do that, I guess.
Okay, you have to go to somebody else's channel
Mm-hmm.
to see it. If you're on your channel, you cannot see it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, let me screen share here real quick.
All right.
Okay. All right, here's Food Force's channel right here.
Okay.
And here's a trick that I learned. You left click on them 3 dots
Uh-huh.
and then go to up here to channel and right click
Yes, sir.
and then open in new window.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Now there's a reason for that. I'll show you here in just a minute. All right. So now I'm on his channel. And right up here, you've got your round avatar. You got your notifications, and you got this thing that says Messenger
Yes, sir.
right there.
Okay.
And then you put your friends in here.
Uh-huh.
So here's Grizz, John, and you.
Right.
Okay, and the way you set it up to where you're going to add new friends,
Mm-hmm.
you click on add more contacts right here.
Uh-huh. Yes, sir.
And then it says copy link invite. And you
Uh-huh.
just click on that and you're copied. So then
Okay.
you just send a person an email of that link and that's a link to your channel.
Right.
And then
Okay.
you click on that, and it automatically adds you as your friend. Let's see, we're
I see.
right here. Right here you are. And of course, it's
Mhm.
in alphabetical order. Here's Bobby,
Right. That's true.
Dog Diggers, and Drunken One. And then Farm Boy 45. They're all in
Mhm.
alphabetical order.
Yeah,
Okay,
that
now
helps.
back to that trick to right click and open to the new window. When you're on a live
Mhm.
stream and you're looking at somebody else's channel, you just X out of this and it goes right back.
Yes, sir. Okay. That's easy enough.
And see if you open it up and you left click on the channel, if you're not careful, you're going to lose something there, you know.
Oh.
But like I said, you go to the three dots and you left click, and then you right click on channel, and then
Right.
open in a new window. And then that way, when you're done looking at their channel, you just X out of it and it comes right back to this page.
I see. All right. Well, I'll sure keep that in mind. Thanks for the tip.
It took me a while to figure that out because I would have to
Imagine.
minus out of the YouTube part to get back to Hangouts, and sometime I'd lose my
Mhm.
chat. It's crazy.
Yikes. Yeah. 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 I generally do that. I pop the chat out and then close the bigger window.
Right?
That makes it a little bit easier. Of course, I have two screens, so it helps out a little bit. I can have like you on one side and the chat on the other.
That's the way I have mine.
Yeah. Yeah. The second screen is almost like having a separate computer. You know, it's really nice.
Okay, Sparky, I'm going to hang up now. Thank
All
you
right,
very
buddy. Thank
much
you again
for
for having me.
coming, my friend.
You
And
bet.
I
You
appreciate
bet.
everybody on the chat. Karen, I hope that you get along with your neighbors or get them out of there or something. That's terrible to live like that.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so here we go.
Okay.
Peace
Back
out.
in. See you next time.
May the
Peace.
peace of the Lord be with you. Goodbye.